and there's Word Up, here on the All 80 show from annual for this time round. One of those nice easy shows you can put together and not think about too much. February 1983, released in the UK as a single, there's Junior and Cole, and Breaking Down.
Zo, gelijk van de Beach Boys en Good Vibrations, hè. Dus luisteraars en allemaal informatie van de bandrest is gewonnen hier met Radio Continental, half hier vanuit Noord-Nederland. En we hopen dat de ontvangst een beetje goed is.
Radio Ukraine International, журнал «Актуальный блиц» in Ukraine. У микрофона Татьяна Кузьмина.
Europe, the world. This is your station on shortwave. Radio Delta. Radio Delta. Hits, dance, oldies, rock, pop, everything on your radio. This is Delta Radio.
Radio Casanova. The email address is Radio Casanova at hotmail.com. This radio station is promoting love and peace all over Europe.
Der Radio von stand im Februar 1984 auf Platz 3 der Charts. Mehr aus den 80ern gibt's gleich. Jetzt aber erstmal unsere Fahrgemeinschaft.
Sie kommen in die Hölle!
Talent présente Candy Guérin en concert. À l'occasion de la sortie de son nouvel album Maktaba, découvrez la voix d'or du Faso sur la scène du Petit Bain à Paris le 6 octobre à 20h. Plus d'infos sur petitbain.org.
Il est maintenant 20h30 ici à Paris, c'est Radio France Internationale que vous écoutez.
Patrick Soir sur RFI.
Bonsoir Sébastien Duhamel.
Bonsoir Philippe Le Capre, bonsoir à toutes et à tous. À la une ce soir, ce nouvel épisode de la brouille entre...
And now the news in English. The Taliban officials in Afghanistan forbidden the relocation of thousands of internally displaced persons.
ticket. 125 cents. You should pass over everything.
Okay, Tamara, listeners and stations, you listen to Radio Piepzender on the 6185 kilohertz, and I hope you enjoy the music, eh?
You are listening to African Pathway, a production of World Christian Broadcasting. If you do not have internet access, please write to WBS Private Mail Bag, A6115, Ovande, Harare, Zimbabwe, for your free Bible course.
Welcome to Ask the Doctor. Our guest today is Mr. Robert Woodpecker, who is a missionary doctor, 25 years experience in Nigeria. I have a good question for you today, Dr. Whitaker. Are you ready? Okay. Here is the question. Sometimes when my child gets a wound, it grows and will not heal. How can I make sure the wound will heal properly?
Why do the wounds grow bigger? Well, probably the most common cause of it is infection.
The first book Anatolia.
Since ancient times, people are often helpless against diseases. He goes to sorcerers, shamans, or priests who take on the role of medics. Sometimes it is evil spirits that cause the illness, and sometimes crimes against the gods. Healing herbs, amulets, and rhythmic sounds are among the main treatment methods for cleansing from evil spirits and making vows.
Umne flasche, Megamix.
But Christ become a high priest of good things to come. Christ can become our high priest now of good things to come by a greater and more perfect tabernacle, greater than the one back in the Old Testament days, not made with hands, that is, say not of this building. What he's telling us, he went into heaven and not into a tabernacle that somebody made with hands.
For a nice QSL, send your reception report to Radio Delta at iCloud.com.
We will play your record, Janne, here, coming up 3 in a row, especially from Finland.
Sail on the water with your paper wings all wet.
Good morning. You listen to Radio Casanova International. Okay, Sabrina Sanders. Peterman uit Germany. Sabrina, ik rust immer gucken. Grüß alle Hörer von RTI, Rohrclip, Oppenau, die Grüße von Sabrina.
Radio Ukraine International.
SuperPlan Radio.
But when you listen to Shortwave, you sure as hell know that you're anonymous. Or almost anonymous. A bit anonymous. Or dance, 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 Beach Boys. Because we all are dancing. The 60s and 70s. And you are listening to SuperPlan Radio on the 6070 and on a 9670 kilohertz shortwave. And, well, I've got a nice story. Well, of course you know that Maneskin has won in Rotterdam the Euro Song Festival, and well, I really like Mother King because they are young people and they are trying to spice up life with some rock. But also they don't take everything so seriously. And an Italian friend always mocks how they look, saying it's too feminine. But he's very much like Depeche Mode. And guess what? Who loves to wear expensive clothes, dresses, and pearls? Well, that is what Martin Gore just can't get enough Depeche Mode. He loves pearls and dresses and makeup.
On SuperPlan Radio.
Well, recently I heard that I finished my first master. So I am master of law, and there is one person without that. Wouldn't it make it possible, or wouldn't be possible that I had my law master? And I love you very much, Mom, and we will not be stopped, and we will never stop. Can't take my eyes off you, Frankie Valley. Do you want a QSL card? Well, then you need to send an email to SuperPlan Radio at yahoo.com. And one thing that we really like to do here in the Netherlands, or anywhere, or fighting the law. I fought the law, Bobby Fuller. Well, Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits. Amazing. Well, I will see you next week with... And next week, I'm back, so I'm alive, Holly.
Sie uns gerade empfangen, hier ist Radio DARC, die Stimme des deutschen Amateur-Radioclubs e.V. Sie hören unser wöchentliches Technikmagazin auf Kurzwelle, UKW und per Webstream. Good morning. This is Radio DARC with our weekly Technics magazine on Shortwave, FM and per Webstream. Wir wünschen unseren Hörerinnen und Hörern in ganz Europa gute Unterhaltung mit Meldungen und Berichten aus der Welt der Funktechnik sowie störungsfreien Empfang mit S9++. Hallo und herzlich willkommen, liebe Funk- und Technikfreunde. Eine Woche ist vergangen und eine neue Ausgabe von Radio DARC steht in den Startlöchern.
You're listening to Radio Casanova on 6130. Enjoy the music.
Whom you had known for 20 years. It's the listener's tribune turned into an RSI tribute to you, our colleague.
The 52nd International Film Festival in the Czech spa town of Karlovy Vary starts Friday, June the 30th.
Radio Continental. Hello, RSI, and hello, RSI listeners. Thank you for having me on. I only wish it was under better circumstances.
behind meters. Request on approved car 3.
Commemorating the outlawing of Britain's offshore radio stations. Presented by Cornwall.
August the 14th, 1967 was a landmark day in the history of British broadcasting.
Muziek waar Piet in zit. Op 801 kilohertz van de middengolf.
Вы можете сошить на интернет-сторонке Vatican.Radio.
Vintage Rock ダリル・コール&ジョン・オー作品集1曲目はプライベート・アイズでした。続いてはオール・イン・フィラデルフィアです。これは1972年のファーストアルバムオール・オーツからお聴きします。
Wussten Sie das?
To come. We hear from the people still devastated by the deadly riots in South Africa.
I need to find my son's remains so that I can have peace. I have so many questions. I need to know what happened to my son. All I want is to bury him. I need closure. That's all I want.
More on later. First, our headlines from Stuart. Regional forces in Tigray in northern Ethiopia say the federal government is conducting an all-out offensive against them.
This is the voice of Turkey.
Today is Monday, October the 11th, 2021. This is the news in English on the Voice of Turkey. Protests held in London against Northern Ireland Protocol. Protesters took to London streets Sunday against the Northern Ireland Protocol.
What do you mean, Father?
By then man had only evil in his heart all the time. This grieved the Lord, and he was sorry he made man on the earth. His heart was filled with pain.
I will wipe mankind whom I have created from the face of the earth, men and animals, those on the ground and in the air. I am sorry that I have made them all.
While the All-Powerful was unhappy and mad with his creation, a man named Noah, who was righteous and was without blame among his people, found favor in the eyes of the Lord.
COVID-19 Task Force Advisor Mkhomotsi Matsaba says that as vaccination figures pick up, the number of cases decline. The number of those who are fully vaccinated, that means getting 2 doses of the 2-dose vaccine or 1 dose of the Johnson & Johnson, we are at 258,260. This again translates to 16.9% of those who are eligible or 11% of the whole population. We will continue to monitor these 2 numbers because again those who are susceptible to this infection are the whole population, not only those who are eligible.
This is the voice of Kuckoo. This is the Voice of Turkey's English language transmission, broadcasting from Ankara in the 49-meter band between 1830 and 1930 UTC on 5945 kHz to Europe, between 2030 and 2130 UTC in the 31-meter band on 9875 kHz to South Asia and Australia, between 2200 and 2300 UTC in the 31-meter band and on 9830 kHz to Europe, Eastern USA and Canada, and in the 19-meter band on 15520 kHz between 1630 and 1730 UTC to Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. The Voice of Turkey is also beamed between 0300 and 0400 UTC in the 41-meter band and on 7275 kHz to Europe, the USA, Eastern Canada and Cuba, between 0300 and 0400 UTC in the 49-meter band on 6165 kHz to Europe, Syria, Iran and the Arabian Peninsula. You can listen to us over the Turksat 3A and 4A satellites and on the internet at www.trt.net.tr through the Voice of Turkey link. Please note that transmissions broadcast between 2200 and 2300 UTC and between 0300 and 0400 UTC have been pre-recorded. Our email address is englishdesk@trt.net.tr.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. This is Halil Ibrahim Sarıkaya from Voice of Turkey. Today, 13th of October 2021, you are listening to the news. Race against time. UN calls for humanitarian aid before winter in Afghanistan.
While they will not comply, in fact, there was a great big demonstration in Washington against this today. The largest act of civil disobedience in the state history. You're not getting our guns, they're telling us. Even more disturbing, the local sheriffs across the United States are not suing you. And the sheriffs, the only law-abiding police officers who are elected by the people are vowing that they will not enforce this unconstitutional gun law. Wow. That's something, huh? There is going to be some kind of a civil disobedience that's going to cause the powers that be to bring down the big guns. I'm telling you. Ladies and gentlemen, we could face far greater complications if we merely treat the symptoms of the disease. In the 20th century, the Soviet Union made the states grow absolute.
Jetzt kann es ja endlich weitergehen.
The world is changing fast, but you can learn about it at a slower pace. Tune in to Special English to learn English and learn about the world.
You're listening to Special English. Chinese cryptocurrency exchange Huobi Global stopped taking new customers from the Chinese mainland on September the 24th and will end contracts with clients in the region by the end of 2021.
每一片雪花都包含对胜利的期许，
每一次更高、更快、更强的追求，都彰显对体育的热爱和敬意。
我们以冰雪为赛场，续写人类的坚强和执着。
我们在洁白的世界绽放生命的乐观和骄傲。
北京2022年冬奥会和冬残奥会，飞扬的冰雪，激情的约会。
应雪花的邀请，我们交织在同一束光下，
让世界的各个角落共同凝视圣火点燃的那一刻。
See you in Beijing in 2022. 2022 Beijing Jia。
文明传承的经典，现代医学的精粹。
要这键盘突出，它还有一些。
Vowed to crack down on Bitcoin mining and trading. China has escalated its efforts to restrict its crypto market amid a global cryptocurrency crackdown.
Ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word. Bless ye the Lord, all ye his hosts, ye ministers of his that do his pleasure. Bless the Lord, all his works in all places of his dominion. Bless the Lord, O my soul.
Of the word and sacrament, as spiritual leaders, are specially called to re-examine our leadership style. Are we really leading by the standard of Christ, imitating his modus operandi, not to be served, but to serve? Are we actually servant leaders or Lord and masters who take glory in sacrifice?
Turkey, always by your side.